A Sunday afternoon accident turns deadly in northern Scottsbluff. KNEB.TV News starts right now.
From your trusted source for news in western Nebraska and eastern Wyoming, this is KNEB.TV News. Presented by Platte Valley Companies, premier provider of financial services.
Hello, I'm Ryan Murphy. This is KNEB.TV News powered by Platte Valley Companies. Thanks for joining me. In our top story, a Sunday afternoon crash in Scottsbluff turns deadly as nearly a quarter of cattle being transported on a semi die following a two-vehicle crash. Around 3:15 p.m., Scottsbluff Police was dispatched to the intersection of Avenue I and 42nd Street for a semi versus car accident. The investigation showed that a westbound Ford Fusion, driven by 31-year-old Joshua Lever of Scottsbluff, failed to yield to a southbound semi-truck cattle trailer, the impact causing the trailer to roll on its passenger side. Lever was cited for failure to yield the right-of-way, with the semi-truck driver transported to the hospital with minor injuries. 8 of the 40 cows were declared deceased as a result of the accident, and the intersection was closed for several hours while first responders investigated and cleared debris. Scottsbluff Police was assisted by Scottsbluff Fire, Scottsbluff County Sheriff's Office, the Nebraska State Patrol, Regional West Ambulance Service, and the City of Scottsbluff Street Department. Well, a Banner County woman caught with 5.5 ounces of methamphetamine during a traffic stop back in October has been sentenced. 55-year-old Rochelle Talley pleaded guilty to an amended charge of possession of meth 10 to 27 grams in January, reducing her conviction from a Class 1B felony down to a Class 1D felony. On Thursday in Scottsbluff County District Court, Judge Leo Dobrovoli sentenced Talley to 3 years in prison. She did receive credit for 139 days already served, but as terms of the plea deal, she also had to forfeit the roughly $1,200 in cash that was seized by police during the traffic stop as well. And the third and presumably final suspect from a September 2023 violent assault in the parking lot of a Scottsbluff convenience store is set to stand trial later this year. 19-year-old Dylan Smyers, formerly of Scottsbluff, has pleaded not guilty to a charge of first-degree assault for his role in an attack that left a man hospitalized for 3 days. Smyers, along with Annabelle and Yesenia Dominguez, were identified as the culprits in the attack, with the latter two already sentenced for their roles. A tentative June trial date has been set for Smyers, with the matter set for a pre-trial conference on May 21st. We'll have more news right after this.
Looking for free instead of fees? Platte Valley Bank can help you keep your finances moving forward with no ATM fees. Whether you're headed to the lake, the mountains, or just to the grocery store, you can enjoy the freedom of free ATM access anywhere, anytime. Platte Valley Bank. You belong here.
Welcome back. Gering-based NTC Logistics was recently awarded a top honor from Union Pacific, receiving their 2024 Best Transportation Partner Award. NTC Logistics Vice President Jared Ross says the company acts as a middleman, pairing shippers that need freight moved with trucks and drivers to get the freight moved to where it needs to go.
We just provide 24-hour, just a non-stop solution-based concept where if they need a crane, they need a tow truck, they need sand, they need larger types of equipment to move 80-foot rail, 120-foot rail, things like that. We go above and beyond when it comes to customer service. To be honest with you, that's just our daily routine, so we actually didn't know we were up for this award. And they reached out to us and said, hey, you guys are our carrier of the year, you guys did a nice job. With customer service, with getting back to them, with just providing a solution when nobody thought there was one. And so that was what we were able to capture this award from that, which is kind of cool.
Ross and his colleagues met at the Union Pacific Rail Yard in North Platte earlier this year to be presented with the 2024 Best Transportation Partner Award.
Yeah, it's definitely a feather in the cap. We pride ourselves in being that boutique sort of freight brokerage. We don't work with everybody or a lot of large companies, but we offer just high-level customer service, and so it's nice to be recognized from such a large shipper in the United States, but it's also just a feather in our cap for the sake of how we do our business now.
NTC Logistics' origins began with Nebraska Transport Company back in 1973. Well, the Nebraska State Patrol located the suspect of a Denver homicide and found a passenger suffering a medical emergency Sunday morning in Dawson County. The patrol says they were notified that the suspect, believed to be armed and dangerous, was traveling in a Nissan Rogue on the interstate near Gothenburg. A trooper initiated a pursuit that lasted 25 minutes before stop sticks brought the vehicle to a stop on Highway 30. The driver and passenger refused to exit. A crisis negotiation ensued, and then troopers noticed the passenger was in medical distress and removed both individuals administering Narcan. The female passenger was pronounced dead at the hospital, while the 36-year-old male driver remains hospitalized.
I imagined retirement in a place where we could enjoy our golden years, where adventure and friendship are the only items on the schedule. The Garden Homes at Northfield gives us the luxury we planned for and peace of mind when it comes to convenience, safety, and comfort. We never have to stop and think about the day-to-day upkeep. We love to explore abroad, but most importantly in our backyard. So much to do, so much to see. Here at Northfield, we get the protection of life care, incredible tax benefits, and secured rates for aging services. It's peaceful, knowing that if our needs change, we'll be taken care of. And most importantly, that our kids will never have to make any tough decisions. There never seemed to be enough time to do all the things we wanted. Now we get to focus our energy on enjoying what this community has to offer. At the Garden Homes, life is ours again. A place we had dreamed about. A chance to focus on us.
I would definitely recommend Allo's business services to other companies. Allo's next-gen firewalls have allowed us to tie 6 physical locations together along with numerous remote employees to produce and collaborate and generate content for our local radio group. It is very important for Nebraska Rural Radio Association to have the best in internet and phone service. We rely upon that every single day. Allo provided me with a solution that fit our needs. They have a quality product, great technical support, and a local presence in their community.
Are you looking for the perfect place to hold a wedding, family reunion, holiday office party, or business meeting? Well, look no further. The Hampton Inn and Suites Hotel and Conference Center is just the place for you. We're a full-service banquet facility that can host up to 400 of your guests. Stop in and see our spacious open-concept meeting rooms and begin planning your special event or family gathering today. Let us do the work for you so you can enjoy your guests. For personal service, stop by the Hampton Inn and Suites front desk.
Basketball from the weekend and more to come a little bit later on this week. Let's start with the WNCC men's team. They won their first round game of the Region 9 tournament at home this past Saturday as they beat McCook 107-73. The Cougars put 5 players in double figures, led by Kellen Harris, who had 24 points, and Mati Young-Maker, who had 23. WNCC improving to 13-16, and more importantly now, able to advance out of the first round. They'll head to Gillette, Wyoming for the 8-team bracket portion of the Region 9 tournament. They'll play again this upcoming Thursday night. in action against Northwest College. That'll start at 5 o'clock. Again, that'll be in Gillette for the Cougar men. The WNCC women, they are hosting the Region 9 tournament later this week. That'll be from Thursday through Saturday. The Cougar women, the top seed out of the South, and hosting. They'll take on EWC Thursday night at 7 o'clock. 4 total matchups you see for day one. A win for the Cougars. They'll play either Western Wyoming or Trinidad State at 7 o'clock on Friday night. And it's Boys State Basketball Week for the Scottsbluff Bearcats. Scottsbluff heads in as the number 2 seed in Class B. They get a round 1 game against a program making their first ever trip to state in Gretna East. It's just year 3 for that school total. Scottsbluff won their district final by 18 over Gretna, while the Griffins won their district final by 10 over Aurora. A Scottsbluff win in round 1. They'll play either Wahoo or Elkhorn North on day 2 on Friday night. Norris, the top seed and attorney favorite, along with 4 seed and 2-time defending state champion Omaha Scud. Also for the Boys State basketball tourney this week, both Sydney and Ogallala will play Wednesday in the first round in C1. And on the diamond, there's road action this week in Arizona for both Cougar baseball and softball. Cougar baseball playing 7 times in 5 days, taking on Mesa Community College today. The softball team has a doubleheader against Arizona Western College to start their trip. That is the latest today from the Sports Desk. I'm Chris Cottrell.
When it comes to your health, you deserve the very best. At Morrill County Community Hospital, they provide top-notch care with compassion and expertise. From routine checkups to advanced surgeries, their dedicated team is here for you 24/7. With state-of-the-art technology and a patient-first approach, they ensure you and your loved ones receive the highest quality care. Because at Morrill County Community Hospital, your health is their priority. Visit Morrill County Community Hospital today in Bridgeport. Morrill County Community Hospital. Exceptional care right here at home.
Let's take a look at your community calendar, brought to you by Riverstone Bank. The community calendar is brought to you by Riverstone Bank. We're local and we love our community.
Fly United Airlines, operated by SkyWest with Western Nebraska Regional Airport. United is dedicated to going the extra mile for you with daily flights to and from Denver, along with a commitment to excellent service. Reserve your flight today, and remember, United miles can be earned and redeemed with your flights. While at the airport, stop and enjoy authentic Italian food at Roma Italian Restaurant. Plus, Hertz Thrifty Car Rental is there for your car rental needs. Make life easier, relax, and get on board with Western Nebraska Regional Airport.
Tired of feeling stuck? Not sure if you are on the right track? Platte Valley Bank can help keep your finances moving forward with checking account options to fit your lifestyle and an online account chooser to make finding the right account easy. Control your financial future with helpful budgeting tools and automatic savings plans. Now is the time to enjoy the ride with Platte Valley Bank. You belong here.
And finally tonight, Scottsbluff Police Chief, City Manager, Admiral in the Great Navy of the state of Nebraska. The official titles for Kevin Spencer grew once again earlier this month in Lincoln at the Nebraska Land Statehood Dinner. The commanders from the USS Nebraska were able to attend the dinner, and the theme of the party and the Statehood Dinner was a lot about the USS Nebraska. During the event, Governor Pillen presented Spencer with an official proclamation declaring him an Admiral in the Great Navy of the state of Nebraska. And he tells KNB News he did not know he was going to get presented with the admiralship until just a few days beforehand.
So it was quite an honor to receive that from Governor Pillen, and all the celebration was just exceptional. I would strongly encourage anybody that ever has an opportunity to attend the Statehood Dinner, absolutely do that.
Spencer said he and his wife were able to have great conversations with the governor, Congressman Adrian Smith, and a lot of other elected officials and the commanders of the USS Nebraska at the Statehood Dinner. Well, that does it for us this time. Thank you so much for tuning in. Stay safe out there. We'll see you here next time.